So here we are a year after Hurricane Harvey hit. What a great way to celebrate the efforts that we as neighbors all work together to help each other out. What we really haven't ever talked about is the government response. One of the questions, or I should say several of the questions that I have out there that have yet to be answered, who was the person who actually authorized the release of the water out of the reservoirs? Why was that not communicated in an efficient manner to the residents so they had time to be able to get their goods out of the way, to get their families safe, and to protect their property? That's just a couple of the questions we need to talk about. And now we've just passed $2.5 billion worth of bonds to fix problems in a Band-Aid effect across the entire area. But I've yet to see a holistic, strategic plan on how we're going to actually convey water off, but also retain water as need be to find solutions to keep all of us from flooding. A few communities were lucky in that they didn't flood, and those that were flooded, can anybody guarantee us right now that it won't happen again? And the answer is no, but we all know that. We lack an imagination on how to solve these problems. And it may be because we all come from different environments. I spent several years up in New York City when I was in the Marine Corps. While I was there, I became very familiar with the fresh water supply system to the city. You have to provide water for 12 to 20 million people, depending on what time of year it is. They have massive aqueducts to bring water into the city that you can drive two 18-wheelers side by side all the way down through the city. If we had that type of a system to pull water out of the city when we're flooded, we'd eliminate a huge percentage of the people who had gotten flooded. But that takes imagination and that takes investments. So far, I haven't seen our political leaders have the imagination to create solutions that are much bigger than the little Band-Aid effects that we have. Do we need the Band-Aids? Yes, we do. We're bleeding right now and we need to fix those problems. But we need to have solutions that will work in the long term for all of Houston, and not just this neighborhood and not just that neighborhood, but we need to keep all of us safe so that Houston continue to thrive. Again, great response effort from all the people out there protecting each other and helping rescue folks. But our elected officials need to be more creative on bringing long-term solutions that will work for generations to come and not just today.